Wanderers, welcome to the Wondering Dutchmen podcast.
The Wondering Dutchmen podcast.
Where none of us are Dutch, but we all live in Holland, Indiana. Join us where we talk about what we all wonder about. This is the Wondering Dutchmen podcast, coming to you from Smoker's Lounge.
The Wondering Dutchmen. Yeah. The Wondering Dutchmen. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Wandering Dutchman podcast, coming to you from Smoker's Lounge. We say hello to you as we're more than halfway through January. As I've been reminded, we can't tell dates or time because I'm not even going to guess when this airs, Dave.
Doesn't matter.
We're just going to say it's coming out eventually here soon sometime. So whenever you're listening to us, we appreciate you. Into the lounge here on what is the day in real time, the day before Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the four in the room, I'm the only one that has to go to work tomorrow. We just watched the Bears get beat in overtime, but the show must go on. Show must go on, fellas.
That it must.
Also, the eve before the Hoosiers kick off
right.
for a national champion.
Going to be a late night tomorrow for a school night.
Yeah, it is. But, you know, these people asking for 2-hour delays, it just shows how soft this generation is.
Yeah, I'm going to go into work feeling like shit. You know,
I mean, that's part of adulthood.
Yeah.
That's part of adulthood.
Yeah.
It's called the old brown bottle flu. We've all experienced it. We've all went through it. But these kids asking for 2-hour delays, no, get your teeth
Freaking bullshit.
Get your teeth brushed, get to bed,
you big candy ass sissy butt.
say your prayers, and go to bed.
Yeah.
Get up like you normally should.
Yeah, my mom drives a Honda.
What does that have?
Yeah.
Hot on this side of the table.
What's that?
You hot?
No, David.
I'm
you're
starting to perspire.
Well, yeah.
Well, Dave, you're sitting closest to the CGI fireplace,
Yeah,
so
and
logic would say,
Yeah.
you know, that it is. And you got that healthy flannel on there. What do you got underneath there, big fella?
A shirt.
Black makes you look slimming.
Black Old Navy. I don't know what you call this material. It's slicker than a regular cotton.
Dry fit.
Dry.
Oh, athletic tonight. Feeling
Yeah.
athletic.
My
Feeling-
britches
feeling
even
sporty.
are kinda
Oh, yeah, it is. It goes with the tactical pants.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's get
These
into it.
wouldn't be tactical now.
Oh, you don't think
I
so?
hate to wrestle a bear in these. There's
Oh,
not a lot there.
I
I
thought
feel like
maybe-
it's kind of like a sports bra for your legs with less padding.
I've never wore a sports bra.
You did wear a sports bra?
No, I said I never have. Though some would probably say I need one, but I just haven't.
Yeah, my back hurts when I've. Hopefully, the backyard will be much better this year without all the washouts.
Mm.
It's hard on my back when my tits bounce trying to drink beer.
Yeah. Hey, it won't be long. It'll be mowing season for sure.
Hell yeah!
Can't wait. Hey, speaking of mowing season, did you go down there with your tractor and shove that big log up in the woods, or did
No.
the county do that?
County must have did it because
Yeah.
they just knocked the shit out of the corner marker for a property line. But what do they care?
Yeah, that don't matter.
County don't care until they want to come fuck with it.
I wondered if they would bring more rock to fill that big wash.
Oh, why fill a hole on a county road?
Lob lolly down there in the bottom. But
Yeah, no. Why worry about that? No, I need to get it cut so I can get that stake reset.
I need to start turning my time in for the county. As much work as I do to our little stretch of road there with my tractor. You know what I mean? I need to start setting just turning my time sheet in.
Like, what have you been doing?
Well, I cleared all the bullshit off the road after whoever cleared it off at 3:00 in the morning was to get to work.
Yeah.
Then I went down there and shoved the rest of it out of the road, got it all shoved down the hill and into the woods on my side. And then I back drugged the rock to fluff it back up because of all the ruts and shit that that log and tree, had created. And then I robbed a little rock out of the crown to fill up those 2 or 3 big ass rim bending potholes in the belly of it down there. And then went up there to the asphalt and where those 2 holes are at and drug around up there. But
Yeah, send in your time.
that's what I'm saying.
I thought maybe you were going to paint like a yellow line and some other, like a center line or do some of that stuff.
No.
Well, it's a rock county road towards the southwest part of the corner. And it gets some attention when they got a Friday afternoon they need to hide or kill some time. So
Hopefully they're not killing anybody.
Time, Dave.
time, just killing time, like all of us. Brother Dave, what you been up to?
Nothing. It's been a really good weekend. Had ended up playing some cards Friday night and played some cards last night. Today was a real slow day. Cleaned up from last night. Pretty cold. It's hard to get the temperature up in here, but we got it. And I guess we're sitting out here tomorrow night to play euchre to be sure the Hoosiers win again.
Oh, there you go.
Since that's what we did last time, I'm going to fry some wings.
Superstition.
Oh, so I don't need to appear then?
You can appear.
I can't.
What?
I'm not going either
Why not?
because I wasn't here the first time.
Oh, that's what I was
Aren't you?
saying.
No. I watched the Oregon game at home. Remember?
That Friday.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was the first Friday I was on call.
Yeah.
Well, you had the crud too.
Yeah, and I was starting to get sick.
You would have been here because of the social butterfly that you are.
No?
Your wife was here.
She was.
You would have been here if you were not on call.
So look at it like this.
No, I hadn't made up in my mind that I was going to I fried chicken at my house, and me and Max watched the game in the living room on the big TV.
So really, it sounds like you're going to get rid of your wife tomorrow.
Yeah. She should probably come out if we want to keep the...
Oh my gosh, could you imagine your wife doesn't come out and it all falls on her as the IU alumnus that she is?
Mm-hmm.
That would be devastating.
Don't you put that evil on me.
Don't you do that.
Man, my hands are so dry that they just hurt.
Maybe you need to soak them in cider.
Yeah.
Got him!
Have a damn. Yeah,
Wait,
maybe.
hold on.
Yeah, that'll work. A clap. That one's brutal. Probably Dixie.
Oh, Dixie girl. Hey, she's geriatric. Let her be. She's just living it out here in the retirement home at Smoker's Lounge. Well,
No.
No, it was
still
the
alive,
last
right?
night.
She didn't.
Yeah, I hope she didn't let her ghost out her ass.
Yeah. Oh shit! You look over there. Dixie's dead because all the sus valve finally gave up. Okay, she's just sharing a little bit of her dinner with you. That's a tough spot.
Give.
Your dry hands. You ever done any of that O'Keefe stuff?
Yeah, I actually did it before I came, and I wore gloves. That's what I slept in gloves last night. That's what I usually do. I'll absolutely. I mean, it looks like I jacked off a mule. Like I just had my hands were just globby and white, and I slept with gloves on. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Well, did you laugh at me for doing that?
Yeah, the wearing gloves part.
Why?
I don't know. I just picture you in nothing but gloves and socks and a CPAP.
Well, I wear a shirt when I sleep and underwear.
A shirt.
Yeah.
I can't sleep in a shirt.
Yeah, I can't.
Chokes me up.
I skip down to the skibbies and just climb into bed.
Yeah.
Yikes!
Yikes.
What is so yikes about
You're a
that?
hairy fucker, man. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be like
What
sleeping next to a polar bear.
We've got 2 Bernese mountain dogs that sleep in bed with us.
Yeah, that's even weirder.
Why?
I don't know. Just that's fine. Whatever.
I mean, it's just they're part of the fam.
I usually get mountain goated by a cat in our room.
What's mountain goated?
Like whenever
Fucks his
your
nostrils.
sleep fucks my nostrils. No, it's a female cat. She doesn't have anything to.
Oh,
fuck
so she
with.
scissors your nostrils?
But she will I'll be laying on my side, and
Yeah.
then she'll just kind of lay up on top of me. Justine called it being mountain goated the other night.
I got you.
Yeah.
Have you seen the TikToks where the guy talks about Urban Dictionary?
Yes.
It's hilarious. I think I've sent a couple.
Yeah.
You guys never respond.
You
so I
sent
just-
it in. What does it say? You sent it in. I had to read it, so now you're going to hear about it too, or some shit.
Yeah,
It's
something
his
like that.
tagline.
Yeah, something like that.
I've been watching this podcast. I found them on the shorts, and so I turned it on this weekend one time. It's called Not for Radio.
Mm-hmm.
A couple fellows from New Zealand.
Oh yeah.
I get a chuckle out
They're
of those
hilarious.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they the ones that do the dirty jokes on air?
I don't know if they do dirty jokes.
Were they the ones that talked about the manatee? Did you
Oh,
ever
the
hear
kid jumping.
the kid jumping in the manatee? Oh my God!
What?
I don't really remember factually how the whole story went, but it had something to do with a manatee that.
So people send in stories about crazy things, and this guy says, "Hey, when I was a kid, me and my buddy lived in Florida, and you learn 2 things in Florida: don't touch or something about alligators, and absolutely do not touch a manatee." And him and his buddy are down at the whatever body of water, and there's a giant manatee just below the dock that they're not supposed to touch. So his buddy runs and jumps off the dock, goes under the water, and he doesn't come up. And then he finally comes up covered in goo, but this manatee was dead. So when he landed on it, like
So
at first he thought he killed the manatee.
No,
But it was already dead, and he just went through the manatee.
he just like cannonballed right through a dead manatee carcass and like got covered in its decomposing rot. Oh, God damn it.
That's exactly what the one guy on the show, they always try to get him to barf.
Yeah.
But
That's
It's
wild.
funny.
So why don't you mess with manatees?
They're protected and all kinds of shit.
probably that.
Yeah. It's funny. Their accents are really hard too. Like they are New Zealanders for sure.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. I feel like they'd get along with the Wondering Dutchmen.
Yeah, probably.
Probably have pretty good.
Well, we actually show update. We have a lead on what would be a really interesting interview, especially, sounds like they're willing to do it.
Cool.
Kind of in that vein of military,
Mm-hmm.
maybe some secret operation type stuff,
Mm-hmm.
some White House connection stuff during the Clinton era. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
We get that one booked. And
Be
then
very interesting.
friend of the program, Lee Vogler, tagged us with a local guy that travels the wrestling circuit. I think it's Johnny Pokes. Thinks that's what his name was. So
I must not have seen that.
yeah, I mean, I cover a lot of the social media.
Yeah.
Anytime you guys want to,
No, you're doing a great job.
yeah, that's what I figured was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe more directed, not at you, since you do a lot of the editing.
I just don't. I don't do anything.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's just, but we got some leads on there. We had some good feedback. A lot of those guys that were recommended are kind of sports centric, and Brother Dave's
We're not a sports podcast.
Yeah, we're not a sports podcast.
I feel like I've come a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have. I mean, we just watched the second half of the Bears game. Puts us.
I had to shut off the outdoor boys for it.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay. It's
Probably-
on YouTube. I can watch it anytime.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, not that he needs any more money. Our streams.
He's a
revenue.
lawyer.
Yeah, he's on a great show there. I'm a lawyer, and I'm on a great show too.
Mm-hmm.
So what you been up to?
Yeah, just burning the candle at both ends, like we always say. Basketball. Ellie,
Beast Bowl soon.
Evelyn, and Max there. Yeah, got a couple wins over the weekend. Pretty good deal there. So real nail biter against Pike Central. Maxwell, the boys, they ended up beating them by 2 in the last 40 seconds of the game. Pretty exciting there. And had a big defensive stop as time expired, so it was pretty awesome for them. But then Evelyn, they went to Du Bois for a two-game tournament. Ended up losing, went 1-1, so got a win up there. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, same thing, man. Just working, basketball, trapping.
Yeah.
Set a whole shit pot full of traps on was that
Friday.
on Friday evening, and surprisingly got a big fat 0 the last 2 days with those, because I thought they would be pretty critter rich country over there. But yeah, they just,
Now, does the cooler weather affect them?
actually it helps it
Really?
100%. Yeah. When it's super cold like that and everything's bedded down and not really moving much and shit like that, it causes like the predators and the others to kind of,
Oh,
they really got to work a little harder to try to find something to eat. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, I caught another coyote this morning, big male, actually, pretty cool looking one. And actually going to get this one tanned. Took it down to Ernie's feed supply store there in beautiful Holland, Indiana, and had my buddy Nick help me skin it out. He's got a hide puller, which is pretty sweet how that baby works. And got all that done, fleshed it out, got it on a board, stretching and drying, and ready to send to the tannery. So
what are we going to make out of it?
just a wall hanger, just like a taxidermy piece type. Yeah, it's just going to be like they call them like a tube hide. So it'll just be tanned on the inside, which like a softer, supple leather on the inside. Like its actual skin will be more of a, I don't even know how to explain. Like not like a belt leather, like a cowhide, obviously, because it's way thinner. But it's going to be malleable, and
So what's the price tag to get that done look like?
$55.
That's it?
It's super cheap. I couldn't believe it either. I thought for sure I'd be up a couple Benjis on that project, but yeah, he's
Damn.
like, no, it's. But I guess whenever you send a bulk order like that or whatever, I don't know what the tanning process is. I'm sure it's more of a chemical tan instead of a natural tan, but I don't know. I'm going to do that one. And then I got a real pretty black coon that I caught, like one of the first ones that I caught that I'm going to try to do just conversation pieces, just something.
I wish you would make a tribal hat for Chief Smoker Shins over there.
Mm-hmm.
With that male raccoon.
Yeah.
That kind of had like a,
So if you get enough, I don't know exactly how many raccoon hides it requires to make a real hat.
Well, for that noggin you got.
But I mean, I think it's multiples.
Yeah.
So if you go on, there's a website on the internet right now called New England Naturals. And he makes a lot of shorts, a lot of TikToks, a lot of stuff like that. He's a big time trapper up in New England. If shocker, but
I wouldn't guess from New England.
They sell fur products on their website along with like trapping lures and other things like that. But a real deal, like New England coon fur hat, is like $170. Like it's
Gina doesn't have a sewing machine. Maybe she needs a sewing machine.
You cannot use a traditional sewing machine for fur.
You gotta probably use one of them big old.
It's 100%. It's literally called
same thing they took to the
fur sewing machine.
Oh, probably similar to what they use at the motorcycle rallies to sew your patches on when you get them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not as big as that, and I don't know if it uses a hook needle and like one of the I'm not sure what it is, but I know it's a specific thing because when that guy was he said that something happened. I was watching him. He was fleshing a beaver, and it had a what?
Sounds like something you'd watch on your Twitter.
Yeah. And anyway, he before he even put it on the hoop to stretch, like he sewed it up immediately. Like the fur was, they call it green fur, like it was still green.
Probably because it's more malleable to do what you need it to do
before it dries, for sure. But no, I've just been kind of dabbling around with that. It's pretty intriguing. I've like I said, I got till the end of this month. Yeah, February 31st is when coons.
February 31st?
Nope, January.
Son of a biscuit.
What?
I got my yearly checkup the day after the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Supposed to fast for 12 hours.
Mm-hmm. What time's your appointment?
8:30. I used to do them at the end of the day, but then I was so angry by the time the end of the day came. So
I'd reschedule that fucker.
Yeah, I'd make a call and get that.
Yeah, I'd call down to the old Doc Ryan and say, hey, we need to get that moved.
Yeah, push it out a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, I just, I got, like I said, the end of this month for coons. And then after that, I'll have to put all my coon traps up and then just, coyotes, beavers, otters, fox, stuff like that. That runs into March. So be able to tie around with, to piddle around with a little bit more. So, but yeah, that's it. That's about it. Basketball and trapping and yeah.
Well, that's good.
Staying warm, working.
Yeah, we're in a little cold stretch here in southern Indiana.
It is cold. What have you been up to, man?
Well, not too much. Finally got the outside Christmas decorations down.
There you go.
So they weren't on, but they were up yet. So got those down. And I had a thought while I was doing it. it really just seemed like the Christmas holiday went fast.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Like December, I don't know if it was just because of the late Thanksgiving, which I get. Like people say, well, Thanksgiving's always the fourth Thursday, but it's like the dates left after that fourth Thursday that, kind of help you a little bit. But no, not too much. We back in the routine of things. Just we got tubes last week. Doc said it was like a Elmer glue-like substance behind the old ears. So for the youngest one, he officially joins the crowd of tubes. He did really good with it. So hopefully that'll help get past some of this.
That's
get
gross,
Sleeping
isn't it?
more. Yeah, that is. I wish there'd be some doctors that if you could film that somehow just to see, kind of like everybody loves like the pimple popping and all the the boil lancing and all that stuff. I think that would be something where I just wonder if because there's got to be some pressure there that when he pokes that first hole, there's got to be some shit come out, right?
Oh yeah.
I would assume. Yeah.
100%.
So, but yeah, so we're getting there. And then baseball season, already getting some games on the old calendar and getting practice worked out, some plans there. So it's all about to go from 0 to 100. So, we just get through June, get school done. I haven't cracked a book yet on that. So kind of have that last semester senioritis thing at 38 years old. So, we'll get it figured out.
Yeah.
It'll
You'll
be
do
all right.
great, man.
But yeah, we're just day by day. So, big
Perfect.
fella, what you been wondering about?
Well, I don't know.
Home remedies.
So battling the crud last week.
Go ahead.
Battling the crud last week, and watch this.
Well, that's the thing that scared the shit out of me.
Folks at home, I don't know if you can hear that, but that's not what you think it is. It's not a hair dryer. Dave's not doing his hair, but we're kind of getting things stoked up here. So with the crud, I just got tired of taking Dayquil, Mucinex, Dayquil, NyQuil, Mucinex, just Sudafed, like all the shit, you know what I mean, all the time. And although it got me over the hump, and it got me through, and I started feeling better on Monday when I went back to work and just getting out and doing something. But brother Craig Atkins is also battling the crud. He's balls deep in it right now, and he has been using some local honey.
Yeah.
That's just actually that the bees are just literally right over here across down the road here, and it's called Short Creek Honey, and it's actually being sold at Ernie's Feed Supply down in Holland at the trapping store, and it's pure Holland, Indiana honey. And I got to thinking, because he said he's been doing that with some lemon juice and, whatever. Well, then I see some TikToks where they're doing it. They call it like fire cider, and it's got a whole bunch of like herbs and aromatics and stuff in there with some apple cider vinegar and honey and lemon juice and other shit like that. But it just, I don't know, just kind of got me thinking, like, do you guys ever remember your grandparents or your mom and dad or anybody ever talking about like just, not necessarily like going like full hippie, like full nerd with the holistic medicine and all that jazz, but
Which if you do that stuff.
that's totally fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, we live in America.
yeah, exactly. You can do whatever the hell you want to do, but yeah, you guys ever got anything like you got any tricks up your sleeve for stuff like that? Like not necessarily like not all sickness, but like do you ever do any kind of like home remedy type stuff?
I've played around with like doing the onion in your sock trick, or putting it, peeling an onion and putting it by your nightstand and whatever that does for you.
Never heard of that one.
I went through. You've never heard of the onion in the sock trick? Oh yeah.
What's an onion?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I just got you. But what is it supposed to do? I guess?
Supposed to draw out of the toxins
toxins
out of your body. from the bottom of your body, so it cleanses you from the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
No shit.
You pull them out, they're all black and gross.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think you got to go back a few years, but I did it's probably one of them times like maybe potentially had COVID, didn't have COVID. I don't know, but I was kind of battling a little bit of upper respiratory, and I did the garlic thing, but I didn't have any like fresh garlic, but I had like the minced garlic.
Jarlic?
Yeah.
Poor people, or the busy people garlic, what
Yeah.
the guy calls it.
Yeah. And I think you take like a tablespoon of it, and you're supposed to put it on a cracker, but it got to the point where I just
Raw dogging it?
raw dogging it,
Yikes.
taking it. And that did seem to help. They talk about garlic in that instance.
No, T-Rav Leishner, we talked about that too on the show one time. He raw dogs a clove of garlic. Well, one full clove of garlic with a shot of apple cider vinegar every day is what he said.
Yeah. And seems extreme.
Imagine his breath.
Golly.
But the local honey thing is legitimate, and probably the most famous home remedy that you could do is like a hot toddy with some honey and some lemon and bourbon, whatever you want to use, brandy, warm her up a little bit.
That's
take
what
her
Dad
down.
Dad said, that the old timers down at the plant that he would work with, a couple old black guys down there, said that they would always do hot blackberry brandy. And God damn, that's gross. Like, that is not
Blackberry flavored brandy?
flavored brandy, and you get it hot, and you just it's nasty.
You hear some people though, they talk about the hot toddies, their experience, like it's almost they drink it, go to bed, and they wake up the next morning
feeling like $1 million. Now, what about the like a lot of folks talk about like the dandelion root? Like we kind of joked around with that, with the the dandelion root. And
oh yeah, curing a lot of things,
curing cancer and all that jazz. You hear about people that have good luck with that. Now, I will say, Home Remedies, which I thought Justine's mom, my mother-in-law, was a witch doctor one time, because we were in Florida and she sustained a extremely bad sunburn one time, and she actually brewed a pot of tea and then like soaked paper towels in tea and vinegar, and then just laid those like vinegar and tea soaked, or just tea, I'm not sure, paper towels over her shoulders and everything. And she, like, the next day she was completely fine. Which I don't know what the hell that does to you, but
what kind of tea?
They're just Lipton, like just tea bags, like just make tea like you're gonna make it to drink.
And has it got to be hot when you put it on your skin?
No, I don't think so. I think you just soak those rags in it and drape them over your shoulders. Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you got shit rags on your shoulders, but I don't know.
I've always thought, Janelle and I were having this conversation because she was dealing with a little bit of the crud, and I was like, go get you a good sweat in.
Yeah.
She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, layer up and go for a walk or do something. And she's like, what is that going to do for me? And I'm like, you sweat it out. Like, you sweat it out. She's like, that's not real. And I was like, yeah,
no.
100%.
Yeah, buddy. Chris Ruppel used to do that. His mom was real big into holistic medicine and vitamins and stuff like that. And he would, that's exactly what he did. Like those swishy suits, you know what I mean? Like the weight loss suit type thing. Same thing. If you had a case of the pukes or whatever, just go jog and sweat it out.
Yeah, that's a firm believer. Now, Dave, as the one that claims Native American heritage on the panel here, you probably should have some great home remedies.
Water and sleep. That's what I do for everything.
Mm-hmm. Peace pipe.
Mixed with vodka.
Just water if I'm feeling crummy. It's like you stay up on your water intake. It
flushes it out.
I get sick a lot. Like, I mean, I'll have the crud and like feel like crap, but I don't feel like I get bad sick as much as I used to, since I've tried to be more cognizant of how much water I drink.
Now, this isn't necessarily a home remedy, but I'm a big Vicks Vapor Rub guy.
Mm-hmm. You ever put that on your feet?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of guys say that you put that on your feet and then put socks on and go to sleep. That'll help you.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever tried or heard of jewel weed?
Can't say that I have.
So like jewel weed is it's literally just a damn weed that grows in the fence row or like on the edge of your woods or whatever. You can take that and make like a salve,
Mm.
and that's supposed to be good for poison ivy.
Oh, really?
And then they're called, it's like a plantain or whatever, but not the fruit, but like the weed, like the plantain weed or whatever that grows in your yard. Same with that. You can put a whole bunch of those and make like a tincture. And it's not a tincture, but a tincture. And you're supposed to be able to use the extract from that tincture to help with poison ivy or other like skin rashes and stuff like that.
Are you a firm believer that Mother Nature gives us everything we need to heal ourselves?
I mean, a lot of medicines are made obviously from like that pain away stuff that I've been taking, like the vitamin, like it's the supplement, I guess you would say. It comes from a chiropractor down in Henderson. And
Not aware that you were taking said
yeah, so I've been on it for about a year now, and it's mind blowing. But it's got like willow bark. I actually took it to a chiropractor around here and a doctor to show like, hey, will this interfere with my prescriptions that I take? And what is this shit? And then like the guy was like, this actual chiropractor is a big time holistic healer and stuff like that. He's into that vein. And he's like, oh yeah, that's what they use to make aspirin. This is what they use to do, it's got glucosamine and chondroitin, like all these natural derivatives from these plants and barks and whatever. But I'm a firm believer in it. It's absolutely like my knees. Obviously I've got terrible knees, but if I lost 200 pounds, I'd probably have a little bit better luck with it. But a lot of the shit in that's supposed to be natural because it comes from a chiropractor that basically made the concoction. And then, I don't know, there's a lot of folks around here that are trying it and using it, and it seems to work for me.
They, it's interesting too, because you can do a lot of different things for, you can go get certain like lymphatic massages that do all that stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's something to it.
Smoking weed. A lot of people smoke weed or not smoke weed, but use marijuana for healing. I don't, but
glaucoma.
That muscle, pain management, sleep, they use it as a sleep aid. Like there's all kinds of shit, man. People that you like going through chemotherapy and stuff like that lose their appetite. They get that old cancer diet, I guess, they do it to kind of spike their appetite and shit. I've heard of stories, people doing that. Parkinson's, seizures, a lot of stuff going into that stuff, a lot of studies going on with that. So
Big Pharma doesn't like it.
No, they don't. They absolutely hate it.
Yeah.
I'm sure the lobbyists for Big Pharma, and most of them are probably the big ones that are trying to keep it a drug and keep it criminalized. You know what I mean?
I mean, some of that though, depending on where your marijuana is grown, if they use
in a ditch, you get some of that old Pike County ditch weed. I don't imagine that would be very good for you.
Well, because it soaks up. Like if you use a bunch of fertilizer and others, you get into the same conversation what they use to treat tobacco and different things.
There's another good one. What about a tobacco? You ever put a cigarette on a bee sting?
Yeah.
Grandpa Bill used to do that. Like he would, if you get stung by a wasp or stung by a bee or something, he'd lick his fingers and get some slobber on his fingers, and then he'd break one of his cigarettes off and kind of rub that tobacco around in his finger off a cigarette, and then just like hold that on the stinger or like where you got stung. And like a bee, obviously, they leave their stinger in you. And then you do that, and then he'd take a credit card or a pocket knife or whatever and scrape that stinger out, and it'd draw that stinger out every time. Pretty wild.
Did Wild Bill hate giving up a cig for that, though?
Nah, fuck no. He had plenty. Some bitch had a carton in his pocket all the time.
Hey, hold on there. Hey, little Zach, hold on there. I got to go get one I already broke up earlier.
Yeah.
He had a little bag and he
Oh,
kept.
hell yeah. There wasn't no shortage of cigarettes.
Did he roll his own?
Hell yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He had
so-
a fucking full-blown assembly line downstairs. When cigarettes got up to like $5, $6, $7 a pack, he started making a trip down to Henderson, getting him the big bale or the big-ass bags of the tobacco, the top, I guess is what it was. And then he'd buy his tubes, and then he had a... like the machine, he'd make it. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. The little red, hard plastic cases and everything.
Just rolls on. I guess
Yeah.
he probably wouldn't be a big fan of the price of cigarettes.
Holy moly. No, he'd
I've
probably
seen at the gas station earlier this weekend. They're like $13 a pack for Marlboros.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
It's tax. I mean, it's the tax side of it.
Mhm.
I mean, that's what it is. I mean, that's not all of it is, but that's quite a bit of it.
But yeah, I just thinking about home remedies. So if anybody listening out there, drop it down in the comments or, message us, reach out if you got anything home remedy wise or anything that's legal and it's not going to, jeopardize my employment. Yeah, drop us a line. Let us know what you got. So what are you thinking about?
So I was having this thought the other day because we do it to our kids now, that there was certain things that my parents would take us along for that you just found to be annoying. And I was just wondering if you guys, and I'll use a couple examples that I've got that I was thinking about that the kids absolutely hate that we do. And like as a kid, I was like, it's so boring. Like I'll never do that to my kids someday. And then I find myself doing exactly what I said I wouldn't do. But we, one of them, and this is a prime example, is like we'll just go for a drive. We're not going to see anything specific. We're not going to do anything grand. We're not running any errands. We're just taking a little bebop around the town or, going just cruising. And as a kid, like I absolutely hated it because you just sit in the back seat and it's, you're just like, what am I going to do here?
Yeah,
like look out the window. Like
no
this
phone, no nothing. Yeah.
like this isn't great. But I find Janelle and I we'll do it. We'll just, for instance, we get done having breakfast down at the Legion. We're like, let's just go take a little spin through Huntingburg, see what's going on.
I love doing it.
And like as a kid though, absolutely hated it.
I noticed when we used to lift, I even asked you before, like when we would go to the field house and lift in the evenings after I'd meet him up there, or I'd just ride up there and hang out during practice and do some shit, and then we'd lift afterwards. And we'd come out of the high school, and you'd think you'd just bust that left and go down Sunset, like up to the T and then go home, I don't know how many times he just turn right out of the field house and like go up to the stoplight and then go through town. I'm like, where the hell are you going? You got to do something? No, just wanted to go this way. I'm like,
well,
why?
This is wild. So when I was in private practice, I was in the car a lot, traveling from courthouse to courthouse, and you just get used to driving through town and seeing what's going on.
Oh yeah.
And that was one of the big reasons because everybody's like, oh yeah, you're right by the interstate. You just cut the interstate over and go up 145, you get to work. And I did it for like the first year. And then I was like, I miss driving through town. Like the highlight of my day is coming over the hill down into that McDonald's, just not going into McDonald's, but getting through that intersection, just kind of seeing what's going on, or keep my eyes out for a large man in high vis just to see, if there's something going on there. Or, like I got people's vehicles. Like I know I don't have to worry about busting my hump through here because they're going to turn left to go to OFS or, different things like that. But I just like driving through town. I just like seeing some of those things.
We were big timers when the twins were little, like if, you go on that, the prolific, nap time drive, you know what I mean? Like they just sit there and scream and they wouldn't go to sleep, or, they needed a nap or whatever like that. And you just tired of fighting them in the swing or doing whatever. And you just, throw them in a damn car seat and go for a cruise, man. Throw some nice music on, and 5 minutes down the road, they're sleeping, and you just drive till they wake up.
We'd, another one would be, like going and looking at vehicles. Like as kids, we never got out. Dad would get out, walk around, look, check the sticker price on it. Mom would stay in the truck or the car or whatever, whatever we were driving.
Justine and I used to do that all the time when we were dating. We would always just cruise car lots and look at cars. And
Yeah.
shit.
But we've done it. Janelle and I've done it a couple times. The kids, I'd come up there and be like, "Oh, I got that," and then like the kids like, "Oh, are we gonna get it?" Nah, we can't afford it. We're not gonna buy that. And then, why are we looking? Well, we can dream.
We would go to this place, which I don't know if we've talked about this before, but excuse me, I got the yawns for some reason. Me and my brother were husky fellers, if you could imagine that, and so like everybody wears American Eagle jeans now, right? Like my son, I do, like my brother, once we found American Eagle jeans later in life, then we would just buy them, American Eagle. But as kids, we would always go to Lee's, like we would wear Lee blue jeans.
Yeah.
Well, down in Hanson, Kentucky, there was like a Lee factory outlet out in the middle of bum-effed nowhere that we would drive what seemed to be 7 hours to get to. And then you would have, like, before school started or whatever, like if you needed blue jeans, like that's where we would go. We would drive, like I said, what seemed to be 8 hours to get to this place. And then you would get out and it was nothing but clothes. And like my mom would make me try them on. And then you would have to try another pair on. And it just, we did it all. We made multiple trips down there. And I always hated that. I did not like doing that. And then another one, same thing. My mom was always like brand specific, but like Oshkosh.
Yeah.
You remember Oshkosh?
Oshkosh.
Oshkosh Bagosh, like those stores. Like every time we would go to Gatlinburg, there was this huge, like what were they called? The red roofs, like they were like the outlets or whatever down there. Big outlet people. And we would go to the Oshkosh outlet for bib overalls and like all of the. Like
can you imagine a little Zacky Poo?
Oh, I did. I had Zacky Poo had all kinds of Oshkosh stuff. Like that, we just did it. But like when I say those, I just obviously was a young boy. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to go to a clothing store and try on clothes,
especially as a hefty fella. Trying on clothes
husky,
is the worst thing.
You always wore like, whatever husky, those are not huskies, Jay. Get him he's got to have the huskies, you know what I mean? Because we had big thighs, big, powerful, stumpy thighs, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, let's go with that.
yeah, but those trips were always a huge drag. Like we always just bitched the whole time, going on those clothing runs. But
I don't get outlet stores, by the way.
Very fortunate that my parents were able to take us to those stores and buy us, because like when everybody was wearing Jinkos.
Yeah.
You know that? Like I wanted them so bad. And my mom was like, there is no way that I'm paying $100 for a pair of blue jeans that you're just going to trash. Absolutely not. But Lee's, they had to compete with Jinkos, so they made Lee pipes. Do you remember those jeans, Lee pipes? So I would get, I got some Lee pipes, a couple pair. I had these black shorts that were like, they were down to your shins and like 50. They seemed to be like as big around as a 5-gallon bucket at the bottom. You know what I mean, man? I thought I was a cool son of a bitch when I was wearing those. Yeah.
I don't get outlet malls. I don't understand them. There's some kind of defect in the clothing.
Mm-mm.
I thought that's what the big thing was about factory outlets.
No, it's just they sell there's so much of a high volume retailer, and the only thing they sell is that brand in the store. So they can sell it cheaper because they move so much more product of that specific brand that it'll drag the price down. So like if you got a normal retail store and they got Adidas, Nike, Reebok, Asics, all this shit in there, like they always compete with one another, right?
Yeah.
So like the Asics shoes are $100. this shoe is going to be $99. Well, this shoe is going to be whatever, and then, well, if they're getting $100 out of theirs, so let's try 105 out of ours. And you know what I mean? They just kind of compete. Well, as you got a blanket one brand store, they could just sell them for, that's my theory, of course.
I don't know. I always thought Outlet there was some kind of defect. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Did you never go to outlets? Walmart?
Yeah, I think we're more Kmart and Payless shoes.
Yeah, we were a big Payless shoe carnival, big time shoe carnival family.
They
Is it out again? Yeah, the blower kicked off. I thought maybe we'd be losing our fire.
They
Our
oh
fake fire.
shoot. I don't know what I was gonna say. Watching Justine over there blow on the fake fire. Thought how lucky Big Fella is here.
Oh God.
No, I hate clothes shopping. Who
I do
does
too.
who does the predominant like clothes shopping in your household?
My mother.
For your kids?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Between Justine and my mom.
Her face says otherwise.
No, Justine does a shit ton of shopping for the children, but like my mom,
That's what I'm asking.
when they were kids, when they were little kids, and mom and dad would go on their drives and go to these stores and shit. Like was it Carter's? Carter's was a big like kids store,
Yeah.
like kids clothings and shit. Like, I mean, I'm talking like truckloads, and I was like, would you stop spending so much freaking money? I'll spend my money how I want to. Don't you tell me what to do.
Yeah, Zachy Poo, you don't tell me how I'm gonna spend my money.
But yeah, Justine and my mom. No, I haven't bought a clothing item for my kids.
I don't even know what size clothes my kids wear.
Yeah.
Oh, it's brutal. Because I'll text Janelle. We'll be signing the kids up for name that organization.
Soccer. Hey, what size shirt do the kids wear?
Yeah.
Huh?
About like this.
Yeah. It's like that all the time. She'd be like, how do you not know? And I'm like, I haven't bought our kids anything.
Where did you have to go to that annoyed you when you were a kid?
I don't remember. Nothing comes to mind. I don't know. Nothing ever seemed that bad. Didn't like the dentist. But I take my kids to the dentist, I guess.
Eleanor hates going to Evansville or anywhere.
Why?
Just driving in the car. She's a homebody. She doesn't like to go. She does not like to go to, like, Jasper is probably about her limit. Like, she just despises going places in the car. It's weird.
Our kids ride pretty good. They do a pretty good job with it. But there was another thing. So my mom used to sing, like car radio, a song would come on and she'd sing. And I used to hate that as a kid. Like, just want to listen to it. Like, and looking back, like, obviously now, like, I'd give anything.
Put a sock in it, Mom. Jeez. Who sings this song? Well, keep it that way.
But, like, obviously now I would give anything. You look back on that. But
Yeah.
I found myself the other day belting out a tune. I think some classic 90s country came on while I was driving. And Zoe's like, Dad, either just listen to it on the radio or stop singing. I was like, oh, yep, that's exactly.
Man, my mom used to have a Pontiac Grand Am, a gray one, 4-door, and I think it was a 4-door. But anyway, Michael Bolton. You know who Michael Bolton is? Yeah, so
Tickled that itch, huh?
She was a big Michael Bolton fan and had cassette tapes of Michael Bolton and Journey. She's a big Journey fan. But yeah, same thing, just ripping that stuff on the radio.
Hell yeah. Well, especially like for Mom, it would have been like if Reba, Trisha Yearwood, like one of those jams that just like, I don't know. It's wild. But no, I was just thinking about it, how those things that I thought, was annoying as a kid now doing to my own kids.
Yeah.
I think you just figure out why they did it. They just got you in the car just to shut you up because you're driving them nuts at the house.
It's crazy how things come full
doing
circle.
those things. So, nope, that's what I was wondering about, fellas. And with that, we're going to take a quick pause for the cause.
Let's do it.
And we're back. Yes, we are. We are back in action. Smoke Dragon, what's on your mind, brother?
So I've been on the TikTok some lately, again some, and on the
Oh.
Face Space Reels, through books or whatever. and I come across all these things about secret menus,
Oh,
like at fast. Is that a thing?
yeah.
100%.
Have you ever tried it, or you just think it's a thing?
I have never tried it because most of the secret menu items are like out of your price range.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because there's like, what the hell is it? Like you could get a Big Mac, but instead of burger patties, they use McChicken patties.
So it's not really a secret menu. You're just asking for it your way, kind of like BK.
No. Well, maybe.
Yeah, like a Whopper, but instead of burger, can you put chicken on it?
Yeah, and then it would just be a chicken sandwich. But I think
Top fucking secret there, boys.
no, but I think some of that stuff is where you see some of that is old items that maybe they did make that they don't. But if you're an OG original of something, you can continue to order and they know what it is.
So just a little quick Google here. It looks like McDonald's secret menu and item hacks where you can do the hash brown McMuffin, which looks to be like a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin with a hash brown on it. The crunchy double, which looks like a McDouble with 4 chicken nuggets on the bottom bun.
That seems like a mess.
A surf and turf, which would be like, I think it looks like a double QP with a fish fillet in there. And then the land, air, and sea combo, which looks to be like a Big Mac style sandwich, but it's got a crispy chicken,
Chickens don't fly.
meat patty, a fish fillet, and then another meat patty, and then the bottom bun.
Here's the thing, though. If you were to go down to our local McDonald's and you would say, hey, I want a surf and turf, you know what the person on the mic's going to say?
This isn't Red Lobster, bro.
Yeah. Like, we don't serve that
That's
here.
what I mean. Like, I don't know that I want to go and ask. Maybe we should, for science, all load up in a rig and
Oh
go
my
through a
God.
drive-through.
So fast food secret menus. You got the Wendy's T-Rex, which looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 patties on there. The Rodeo King Burger at Burger King, which looks to be like that Smokehouse Whopper with got onion rings on it. Double animal style at In-N-Out.
Sounds like a butthole surfer song.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it just seems like there's a whole shit pot full of them. And no, sir, I've never tried it or never.
Where was this place? Like,
I think it was a McDonald's or something. I just had, and I don't watch them all, but it's like, oh, the secret menu. And I was trying to decide if it was a real thing or just somebody that works there. And it's like, hey, Margaret, I'm going to go around and pretend to order, and I'm going to order like a,
McDouble double
Yeah.
surf and turf.
yeah.
it's just kind of one of those things that I think, to your point, you just ask them like, hey, can I get a, double quarter pounder, but instead of put another, just add chicken to it. Like I'll do a McChicken and say, hey, can you add some tomato on there?
So that was,
that's I wouldn't say it's a secret menu item,
Yeah.
but it's just what you create out of it.
so when you order, like at Dairy Queen, you order a traditional classic double. It comes with lettuce. No, it comes with ketchup, mustard, pickle, onion. Or not even onion, just ketchup, mustard, pickle.
What's this?
Like a classic double cheeseburger at Dairy Queen.
Okay.
It just comes with ketchup, mustard, pickle. And there's a kid that we work with that when we go through there and he orders a double, classic double, he orders it with lettuce, tomato, ketchup or some shit. Like he just changes the toppings. Which I mean, I think that's just being a picky bitch. You know what I mean? Whereas you just don't eat it, you don't eat the run of the mill sandwich. But
How prone are you to like order things off or on a sandwich at a fast food place?
do what now?
Oh,
Weston.
Weston does not like so he loves McChickens, but no mayo, which is like the best part of a McChicken.
100%.
So we'll always order him with no mayo. Now, when I was a little fella, I'd always ask for no pickle and no onions on my fast food stuff.
My
I
brother.
can't think the last time I've eaten fast food.
That's a good thing.
My brother, ketchup only. We need a Happy Meal, cheeseburger Happy Meal, ketchup only. To the point where if it had mustard on it and or a pickle and he took a big ass bite, I have personally witnessed him vomit on our kitchen floor at home, our dining room floor, after a fresh bite into a Happy Meal that was not ketchup only. Like he was so prone to that as a kid.
That's
like
wild.
Oh my God, dude. Like, yeah, if it wasn't ketchup only, like you had to go back because he would not eat it.
You'd get all the way to Holland and you'd have to go back to Jasper to go to McDonald's.
Or he wouldn't eat it. Or puke.
That's
I watched
insane.
him.
The sometimes Janelle, like if you go to Wendy's, she won't want any sauce. And I feel like such a dummy, like, yeah, hey, no ketchup, mustard, mayo. Oh, so no sauce? Yeah, I didn't know if you would recognize that as no sauce. You know, it's a gambit here or a gamble when you try to figure that out. But yeah, I don't know. The secret menu thing, it just seems like the secret menu is at other places.
I don't know if it's like a secret menu thing, but like, you know, when Denny's had that Build-A-Burger thing? So like Denny's, they have all these different burgers and like you could build your own burgers. So I would always do like a whatever bun and this and that. And then you'd just say add a patty. You know what I mean? So like you could get a double or you could probably get a quintuple burger if you wanted it. You know what I mean?
How many's quintuple?
I have no idea. I just made that up. 5. So then like you just, you know what I mean? Like you just, I don't know. It's not secret, but like you could just do that.
Think they put a piece of pie for the top bun on there if you
That's
ask?
disgusting. No, probably not. That's gross.
Need a slice of that.
I tell you what they won't give you out there is damn tortilla chips with zesty nachos.
Oh yeah. Well, we need to go soon. We haven't been in a while. Tonight's not the night, but I just, and you have to have the things.
We could fire up breakfast out here.
Yeah, we could.
You have to have
a fucking batch of eggs in a hole. Did you hear me? I asked him that the other day. I said, "What the hell is it with you with eggs in the hole?" Like it seems like every time we get a.
Did you not read my response when you asked that question?
What was it? I mean, I don't recollect. I mean, I'm sure I read it.
Dave loves putting things in a hole.
Yes, yes, I did. But I just like every boozy pick that we would get of him, or you know, whatever late night breakfast session. It's always eggs in the hole. Like,
well, I like runny eggs with toast, and I ain't got a toaster out here. But if I do that, then it cooks them all at the same time. Then I'll go cook my eggs and bread separate.
I made French toast today for the fam.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Hate it. I don't like it, but they said it was decent.
You don't like French toast?
Absolutely not. No, it's gross.
Why not?
It's gross.
I mean, the concept is you just throw bread in an egg wash with a little bit of vanilla, maybe a little bit of other
Powdered
seasoning. Yeah, and did you put powdered sugar on it?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you are big time.
I did egg, vanilla, and sugar in the egg wash, and then put it on the griddle. And then when I served it, I syruped it, and then I put a spoonful of. I had a spoon with powdered sugar in it, and then I did the old ticky tacky, and it did some nice little.
Did you do that sound effect?
Snow? No.
We had company up for breakfast, so it was a big old biscuits and gravy, bacon, sausage. Made a little Kaneka sausage. I love Kaneka sausage.
How'd you get it?
I think this is the last of my supply from when we were in that hepatitis infested swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had it there at the Piggly Wiggly.
Oh yeah.
So my buddy, friend of the program, our friend of the program, Andy McHugh, I think he said that there was a Holiday Foods in Tell City that maybe sold it sometimes.
No way.
But that's the closest.
Huh.
And I've never just been in Tell City thinking, I'll stop at the
see if they
Holiday Foods or IGA. Yeah. You have no idea what we're talking about.
He's had it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. He's had it.
I can't tell sometimes, like, if you're like just nodding along, so you're hoping we get to the next thing,
No. Yeah, I'm fully vested here.
If you could come up with a secret item, what do you think it would be?
And where?
I do.
Well, do you remember Subway? Used to be able to go to the Huntingburg Subway
No, I do go to Subway. I guess that's considered fast food yet.
and
Got
do
a Subway a month and a half ago.
a pizza sub,
Yeah.
and that was off menu.
No.
They didn't have it on the menu, I don't think.
So you with the pepperoni and the marinara from the meatballs,
Yeah,
and then they put like provolone or whatever on there.
yeah.
I thought it was on the menu.
I didn't think it was.
And I have no idea. I never.
And we
ate
had a Penn Station East Coast Subs in Richmond. We got one
yeah.
here now. Never been to this one, but they had a pretty mean pizza sub. And on every other Friday for payday, I'd go down there and get me a pizza sub. Big old.
Don't spend
plate
that
of
check all in
fries.
one place.
I would go to Taco Bell, and I would do some sort of sandwich style creation where it would be like steak quesadilla on the bottom, and then like some sort of like cheese and meat concoction in the middle, and then like another quesadilla on top, and then like put that in the like in the burrito press.
Yeah.
And get it all like toasty and cheesy. I think that
I always liked the bean and cheese burrito out there when I was coming up.
Bean cheese burrito.
Like no meat, just beans and cheese. Yeah,
Sour cream.
Gross.
If I had to do a secret menu item somewhere, I don't know, because I mean, gosh, I don't know what I would do.
Like when it's not secret because it's totally on the menu, but I'm pretty partial to those Wendy's spicy nugs.
Yeah,
I was slinging the wares at Wendy's. I don't think they had spicy nugs.
I don't think, hell no, they did not. But I wouldn't care if they took McDonald's chicken nuggets off the menu tomorrow.
Something about those things.
They're fucking gross.
I don't know what MSG is, but I always
feel like
felt
it's
like I
full
can
of it.
taste it, and like it gives me a headache.
I
Like,
seen
can't-
a video today on TikTok that kind of made me gag a little. But they were dumping the canister. They were dumping the liposuction canister into like a hazmat bucket, like after somebody had a liposuction procedure, and it has a separator in it because they actually can do fat transfers. Like you can like harvest human fat, which I would be.
What are they paying for that?
I don't know, but we need to find out. But they would separate that, basically that harvestable fat, and then like the rest of the byproduct, the liquidy fucking shit. And I went straight to the comments, and the first thing is how McDonald's nuggets are made. Just kind of like, God damn.
well, but some of those, so they can do like fat for lip filler.
Oh yeah, ass plumpers.
Boobs. Sometimes it's not just a straight like saline thing.
Speaking of nuggets, Justine cannot stand this guy's voice on TikTok. But have you ever seen like if you take cream cheese and spread it on a tortilla and take cottage cheese? You ever see that guy like makes those low carb things?
Still don't listen to TikTok.
Right.
On volume up.
So this guy, his voice is the most cringiest thing in the world. But this Australian dude did like a stitch of that video, and he's like, let's see if this video, let's make the recipe and see if it fucks or it sucks, like that guy.
Okay.
And it was, you take a chicken breast, an egg, and spicy pork rinds and put it in a food processor.
Okay.
And then make like
slurry.
Make the goo, I guess, and then pat those into nugget form, then air fry them.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like a 0 carb chicken nugget. And the guy that said it was actually really good.
I've been seeing the patty out chicken and make it a pizza
crust. I've seen that too.
But I think if you're just going to eat pizza, why not just enjoy the full effect?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just throwing it out there.
I do like pizza.
Yeah, me too.
Ooh, I love pizza.
I don't know. Not big on secret menu items. I guess I've never really dabbled into it. I feel like it is real in certain aspects, but I don't think you can go to any random old McDonald's and request something like that. Because like Casey,
just pile in a car and go try it.
Because I think like Casey said, I think they just look at you like you had a horn growing out of your head. Like, what are you talking
I did think of my secret menu item. If I could go to the Chick-fil-A and do a double spicy chicken deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
With mac and cheese and Polynesian on it.
No.
I don't get down on that Polynesian shit either.
Who gets down on the Polynesian? Or are we
Well,
just
like the
throwing it out there?
sauce.
Yeah, I know.
People go nutty over it. Like they say the Chick-fil-A sauce, which is whatever. Evelyn made it at home. She actually made her own Cane's sauce,
Oh, yeah?
which is pretty decent. Like it actually was
I
pretty
thought you were out on
Chicken
Cane's.
nugget.
I am. It's stupid. It's just a fucking chicken strip. But like the sauce is, I'll give it to him. The sauce is pretty decent.
You like the crinkle cut fries too, don't you?
100%.
And you like the toast in there.
What's your favorite way to consume a French fried potato?
Crinkles?
I love a waffle fry, man.
Oh,
Ranch dressing,
yeah.
Those are made specifically as a tool to eat
ranch.
cheese and bacon and ranch.
Oh man,
This
Gosh.
is so Freddy's on the north side of Evansville.
I hate shoestring fries.
I love shoestring fries.
Remember Ritzy's?
Yeah, I love
I
it.
can't do them. They're just such a pain in the ass to eat. Like you have to have a fork to eat shoestrings. I feel like I just wasn't a big.
Or have a little patience and just
Or strap it on like a fucking gunny sack and just like a feed bag on an old mule. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Yeah, my parents, they were pretty big Ritzy's fans back in the day. Mom would always go down there and get those deluxe garden salads,
yeah.
and she would take them for work and to some of her cronies that she worked with. But yeah, I just never got into them, the fries or whatever.
I think though, and really Chick-fil-A's got the waffle fry market on lockdown, but you get some hot and fresh from there.
Oof. They're pretty solid, I'll give you that.
Who has the waffle fries?
Chick-fil-A.
I didn't know they had waffle fries.
Mhm.
Oh
I've
yeah.
only been there a couple times. I'm not a fan. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
For sure.
Yours just sucks.
Hey, what's Brado got for us this week?
Who knows? Loser.
Golly.
Just kidding, Brado. Love you. It's now time for Brado's 3 Big Things, brought to you by Merkley & Sons.
The month of giving thanks is upon us, and so is one of our favorite holidays, Thanksgiving. This Thanksgiving, consider stopping by Merkley & Sons to see what they have to offer. We promise you won't find a butterball in their shop. Whether it's one of their famous smoked turkeys or turkey rolls, you can't go wrong. If you're looking to go away from turkeys, well, you know the fellas over there at Merkley & Sons, they've got you covered on that too.
And here we go.
A liter of cola.
It's actually a 2-liter.
I had a little snort of that earlier.
You need another one? You threw the cups away. All right, first thing from Brado. Greenland takeover threat. The White House is discussing options to acquire Greenland and has not ruled out the use of military force.
What?
President Donald Trump's interest in the Arctic islands centers on its strategic and economic value. The self-governing Danish territory sits at a critical location between the U.S., Europe, and Russia. It is also believed to hold significant untapped resources, including oil, gas, and rare earth minerals. European leaders on Tuesday issued a joint statement denouncing the idea, saying Greenland belongs to its people. So we're just taking Greenland now. Thoughts? First off, disclaimer, we are not a geopolitical podcast where we are experts on this. And with that being said, go ahead.
I think it's dumb. Like, we can't just go to China and say, hey, we're going to take it.
It's exactly what we did in North America.
I get it. But in modern times, like, I don't, like, I get the oil resources. I get the this and that, blah, blah, blah. But, like, we got our own problems to worry about here. Why are we,
Yeah, but we don't want to solve those here either. So
Yeah.
why don't you just go make more problems elsewhere?
Yeah, why don't we just go to war with Greenland?
Well, I don't think you'd go to war with Greenland. I think you'd go to war with whoever else was courting
Denmark.
Greenland.
Greenland is a Denmark territory that is self-governed. So technically it is the territory of Denmark. So if the United States were to declare war, it would be against Denmark.
So is that what's the plan there? Just be part of the states, or it'd be like Puerto Rico, and it'd just be like a
Probably more like Puerto Rico. Here's the thing of what he's getting at. If you look on the atlas, you look on a map, and you look at where Greenland is placed,
No, it's just definitely a strategic
it is a
location.
very strategic location because what is going on is, and it's kind of the move in Venezuela,
chess, man.
was a geopolitical move against China and Russia. These places are getting, China specifically, Russia has oil and natural gas, but they are so oil thirsty, and due to sanctions, a lot of that Middle Eastern oil is not going to those places. So up there on the Arctic Circle, if you ever watched Ice Road Truckers, a ton of oil and natural gas products come out of that, plus gold, plus all these other minerals and everything else. So what the United States is trying to do, or what President Trump's trying to do, is because of that strategic location, if he can clamp that down, then he's got a stranglehold on Russia and China, to where, if being an optimist, he's trying to bring them to their knees where the shit that they do stops. That's what it's about. Do I really think he's going to bomb Greenland? No, I don't think that's the case, but it's the headline grabs that people love to see. But I think the reality of it is if you can take Greenland, where you can, much like the Venezuela situation, and you can take Russia out from being able to get through the Arctic Circle like that, transporting oil and different things like that, then you take another knock at them where you've not, almost, it's like a proxy war basically, to where if you take the lifeblood that they need away, then this may be a step where the shit going on in Ukraine stops. Like, that's what this is all about. But it becomes the headline grab of, we're going to take over Greenland.
Yikes.
Which we have a base on Greenland anyways. I mean, I don't think we really wanted anything else except for the
After
natural
Trump
resources.
reignites a trade war over Greenland, Europe weighs hitting back. Yikes.
Yep. What is
I seen something and I thought it was bullshit about we should just take America back. It was ours first anyway. Yeah, I feel like that'd work out poorly for them.
Who?
England.
Yeah, there's not a chance.
Says the Truth Social post says Mr. Trump demands a deal to buy Greenland, saying that otherwise he will slap tariffs on a group of European nations, the first 10% in February and then 25% more in June. Copper prices, $13,000 a ton.
Lock your houses up.
Jesus Christ. Imagine the meth heads, what they'd be doing if it went like that over here.
That'd be crazy. That would be crazy. Did you have any take on Greenland or no? Brado likes to throw these geopolitical questions in. Really see what we do.
You know, Greenland is covered in ice and Iceland's really green.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that weird?
Well, you know why they did that, right?
Mm-mm.
So you'd go to Greenland and not Iceland.
I'll be damned.
Yeah. The old
bait and switch.
The old Philadelphia fake out.
the 1-2 skidoo there. Taylor and Travis, their engagement created a massive economic and cultural footprint as Swift and Kelsey prepare to marry. A CNN documentary explores celebrity romance and its impact on American life. From Brado here, so how long do you give it? I'll set the over-under at 5 years. And to a broader point, why do the Dutchmen think most celebrity marriages flame out? Travel, temptation, etc.
I think it's just publicity. I think it's just the flavor of the week.
You really don't think Tay and Trav love each other?
God, dude.
They've been dating pretty publicly for some time, though, huh? Hasn't it been a few years?
It's been a couple. Because she was at the Super Bowl that they won last, and they didn't win the Super Bowl. Well, they did win the Super Bowl last year. I bet they're coming up on 2 years, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who cares?
Amen to that.
You know what I mean? Like who
Brado.
Who cares? Yeah, who
Brado
fucking
cares.
cares? Obviously, the news outlets that we handpick these from. But yeah, I'd
say
give
they're
$2.
10 years, if not the long haul. Not that I pay a lot of attention, and maybe it's just social media, but it seems like they genuinely spend a lot of time together and try to do that. And then I guess I didn't pay attention to any other celebrity.
Yeah, but like
matchups,
all
but-
of Taylor Swift's songs are about getting broke up with or breaking up. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but
Maybe she's just plotting for a new album,
it could be.
just
It
like a
could
big
be.
gut fest on OT Rev. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. So let's break this down. Brado set over under at 5 years. Dave said, you taking the over?
Yeah, I'd say I'll make it at least 10.
You?
I have no input. I have no idea.
It's a simple over or under.
I'll take the under.
Okay. I believe in love, so I'm going to go with the over. But that breakup album is going to be fire.
Guarantee it.
So the next question on that, why do Dutchmen think most celebrity marriages flame out?
I don't know, man. If you're a strapping, young, attractive actor or athlete,
And every person of the opposite sex wants to jump your bones.
that's exactly right. And you've
But
got
doesn't-
money falling out of your nose, like
I feel like they hang out with each other's families a lot too.
That's a deeper cover. I mean,
Could be.
or the Russian
you
KGB.
spend a lot of time and keep up pretty tight with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, Dave.
Well, no, but on the Super
Did you
Bowl
see
last
what
year-
Travis got Taylor's mom for Christmas this year? What a sweetheart.
I mean, I never heard a daggone Billy Bob Thornton, hanging out with Angelina Jolie's mom.
Yeah, because she's nuts. Angelina Jolie's nuts.
Yeah, so's Billy Bob.
Yeah.
I think some of this, there's a deep skepticism because in this world that these people live in, they have publicists, they have all these other things, and these people do anything to get somebody over the top or a very
None of them
mutually-
have to fight for anything.
Or
so
you can
why-
wind up like Johnny Depp and have your girlfriend shit on your bed.
We've all been there before, right?
No.
I'd say that's what
I've
they
never
fizzle
shit
out.
on my bed intentionally. I mean, I might have got up in the morning and postage stamped it, on my sheet on the one side, from a
So you wear a shirt and no undies?
hot shart. No, I wear underwear, but
Oh,
someone that they sag down,
Can you?
I'm just picturing big fella in a short, like a Care Bears nightie. His gloves and socks.
No panties. My mom got a. I guess since my mom's bought so many Duluth underwear for my us, like through Christmas gifts and stuff, she's all like on this email list, and she's like, "Hey, Duluth's running a big sale. You need any?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take a few pairs. Just let me know, and I'll pay you back." So she calls me texts me the other day. She says, "Hey, swing by the house sometimes. Your panties came in," and I'm like, "Mom, I don't want you to ever say that in a text message to me ever again. Like, I do not refer to my undergarments.
That's sweet that your mother would get your panties.
My
for
mom doesn't. I do not refer to my undergarments as panties. Like, I feel like that's a female thing. Like, I wear underwear.
you. Yeah. I don't know. I see. That's like this is kind of in the same like breath that people
I think
care
this
about
horse is dead. Move on.
care about like the royal family. Just don't give a shit.
Like,
either.
yeah, who gives a fuck about Prince Henry?
So Brado brings us another one here. Transgender athletes. The
Oh,
Supreme Court will hear two
Yep.
cases examining whether states can bar transgender women from competing on female sports teams. It's one of the most closely watched disputes of the justice's current term, centering on whether the restrictions violate federal anti-bias statutes or the Constitution's guarantee of equal protection. Touchy subject here for sure, so feel free to skip if you'd like, but interested to hear what our
He
legal
needs to
expert
start out
thinks
with the feel free to skip.
on the subject of this, if this is a matter to be handled by the Supreme Court.
I am extremely passionate on this because I do have two very athletic daughters. And as they age and they get into, the more hot, like the varsity level sports and stuff like that, where it's not, there's really no female contact sports, but like soccer could get a little rough. Obviously basketball.
Wrestling's a contact sport, isn't it?
And yes, and thankfully they have, IHSAA has sanctioned and adopted the female wrestling, which by the way, we had 4 Southridge wrestlers make it to the state level this year, which was awesome. But I don't think that I think the society that we live in is so mentally skewed that the issue of a biological male participating in a female sport should even come across the fucking radar for the Supreme Court. Why should it even have ever become an option for a biological male to participate in a female sport? It should not even be discussed. It shouldn't have even made it to the Supreme Court. You know what I mean? Like, people should use common sense, science. You should throw the whole, like, not necessarily, I guess it's a strong word, but like the feminism and all that stuff, like the feminists, like, men are genetically, and this is the controversy. Men are genetically, you don't, heaven forbid you say superior, but like fuck you, she says, but like strong body build, their bones,
The
like
testosterone.
like this, just the general makeup of a man versus a female of the same age. You know what I mean? Like that. Could you imagine, like an 18-year-old boy playing, women's basketball? You know what I'm saying? Like,
You don't have to imagine, you can see it.
yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't, I'm 100% against it. I do not think that the transgender athletes, I don't think a biological male should ever be allowed to participate in female sports. Mic drop. That's my opinion.
I mean, I've not followed the case as it goes through, but I would imagine what the Supreme Court may decide is make it a state's issue where it is determined by the state on a state-by-state basis, similar to what you saw when Roe v. Wade was overturned.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this isn't a federal question for us to get into.
Right.
But I don't know. I haven't followed it too closely. So I think I don't have anything to add from a legal perspective. You got anything, Dave?
I definitely don't have anything from a legal perspective.
Plenty of thoughts otherwise, I assume. Possibly.
I mean, it seems like bogus, like, like it's cheating a little bit there.
Exactly. You see a biological male playing women's volleyball at a collegiate level and watch one of them big fuckers come up for, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like a testosterone driven male that's got his dick taped to his inner thigh, that's got testosterone ripping through his veins, and he's playing volleyball against other females. Like, what are we doing? Like, this is stupid. Now, I'm not saying women, some of those women, like, you see those women rugby players, now those fucking he-bitches, you might as well just stay away from them. Them bitches kill you. You know what I mean? But like at a high school level and a collegiate level, dumb, stupid. It's absolutely blasphemy.
Well, the thing that gets me about some of it is you don't, on the professional circuit, you don't see a ton of that.
No,
you know what I mean.
But it's all in the collegiate level. Yeah,
it's just interesting how that plays out. But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they decide. I mean,
it's just another testament of how fucked up the world is that we live in.
Well, it garners.
You cannot deny that.
It garners a different level of attention because of what you have with some of these organizations and what they do, and they create the poster child of these things, and they write it out because there's people willing to donate money to the cause. And so then it's just a moneymaker. It all comes back to being a moneymaker, Dave. Never forget that.
That's right.
Brado, thank you. 2 out of 3 not hot button issues, and probably the one most people will be upset about is the Taylor and Travis conversation, because it's a panel of individuals here that don't care. So anyways, Brado's busy. He's busy. He's got other things. So some final thoughts, Brother Dave?
Nothing on this one, I don't think. Nothing grand or whatever. So, be nice to folks. Keep tuning into the Wondering Dutchman. Tell your friends, tell your family. And if you're not subscribed, get it done.
Big fella.
Yeah, when life throws you lemons, make lemonade, man. Just
And put a splash of member Mark vodka in there.
hey, man, keep on keeping on. And
Or Costco.
Kirkland.
we're getting ready
Kirkland.
to enter the what Casey always refers to as the dirty days of winter. The gloom and doom is we're locked in here for at least another month or two before we start to see any green and all that jazz. So talk to people, stay positive, keep putting one foot in front of the other, and like Dave said, listen to us, smash that like button, tell your friends, subscribe. Hit us up with some more choice cut questions if you got them. And if you want to be a sponsor and come on board with the Wondering Dutchman, get a hold of Casey. He'll hook you up. Keep your stick on the ice.
Yeah, not a whole lot. Nothing big, profound. If you need to, as Big Fella alluded to, start a conversation with somebody, we gave you 3 options where you could really start conversation with that. You could probably sprinkle a few more in there. But I think don't get lost in the forest through the trees situation here. Just remember you got good people around you, your friends, your family, your loved ones. We kind of got a busy stretch coming up. I think we've got trivia night coming up here in a couple weeks.
Followed by the Super Bowl the next day.
Followed by the Super Bowl the next day. And then Dave's got his physical on that, the Tuesday or that Monday after. So when his blood's pumping out buffalo wings and cold beer, it'll probably be a good report.
Maybe I'll just go that way to see how bad it is.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Not
Or
fast.
how fast your body bounces back.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like, just be like, see?
God, you're a specimen.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just do an 8-hour fast. Just say I'll be done by midnight. And then
yeah, because what time does Super Bowl start?
7 probably. 6.
It's it's a West Coaster.
Yeah.
So you're looking at, because it's out there in San Francisco.
Might be an 8-o'clocker.
Oh, brutal.
That'd be stupid.
That'll be.
I won't stay up for that.
Halftime and out.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to watch Bad Bunny?
And Bud Bunny.
Yeah. Other than that, be kind to those around you and listen to the Wandering Dutchman podcast.
Dutchman out.